And well, good morning, godlings. You see what time it is? It's precisely now. Just time to get started with another episode of Spirit Says Sing right here on New Thought Media Network. All right, now I am popping the studio link into the comments. Please feel free to join us backstage here. We're about to get a night full of entertainment begun. Stick around. Here we go. Wanna play? Come to our yard. New Thought Media Network spotlights you. Saturdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Spirit Says Sing. Our stage is open for musicians, singers and speakers, visual artists. Shine with us, live. It's easy, just click the link in the comments and be ready to soar. Spirit Says Sing. Saturdays at 6, right here on New Thought Media Network. And we're ready to kick things off. Let us begin by setting a little intention. We have a very special guest with us this evening. Rev Briz from New Thought Media is here to kick us off with a little mind treatment.
Absolutely. Thank you, Diego. Thanks for having me and inviting me here this evening. Even though it is, I'm the guy that runs all the buttons. I appreciate you being here. Actually, I appreciate you for pushing a lot of buttons on this network on a lot of occasions. So thank you. All right, folks, let's sink into a prayer and get ourselves into that space, into that groovy centered space, into that place of knowing that there is truly only one thing going on, one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is right now expressing itself as all of life. One groovy experience of music and movement and entertainment and community and poetry and experience and expression, whatever it may be. Because what I know is the oneness that is God's life is forever pouring itself into creation, moving itself into creation through the hands and the hearts of each one of us, each one across this entire planet, a great creative being. And so this evening we come together to celebrate, to honor, to witness, to experience the creativity of God's life pouring forth through and as each one that shares their gifts, each one that says yes to being the expression, the experience of it all. There is a goodness emerging here this evening. I know that. I claim that. I call that forth. And I invite each one that hears these words to join us in that affirmation. Calling forth the good, calling forth the creativity, calling forth the love. It's all God. So I am grateful, opening, allowing this to be, and letting it be what it wants to be. And so it is.
And so it is, Rev. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to slip out into the backside and watch because you don't want to hear me sing. Have fun, everybody.
You have a good evening, Rev.
I will.
All right, I'm getting ready to kick us off a little tune. Let me know if you can hear this out there. I woke up this morning singing. I didn't even know the tune. The sweet dreams I'd been dreaming were still shining around the room. Yesterday's ugly problems got a facelift in the night, and a couple of bright solutions pulled up in the morning light, and I can sing my way through, sing my way through. Goodness gracious, hallelujah, I can sing my way through. Oh, we're gonna have some fun tonight on Spirit Says Sing. Click the link. Some days are diamonds, some days are dirt, but I can plant my seed in that fertile soil. The magic just might work. So I loosen up the boundaries and I lighten off my load. I expect the best and I bless the rest, and then get on down the road, and I can sing my way through, sing my way through. Goodness gracious, hallelujah, I can sing my way through. Come on, join me, click the link and just sing your way through. Sing our way through. Goodness gracious, hallelujah, I can sing my way through. Ah, yes, it's a good night out there. Come on, join us for the fun. If I should get downhearted, can't find my way home, I'll just fling my dreams out in front of me, 'cause they know where they're going. And I could see them shining, they cheer me all the way. They put me into my future just as easy as a summer's day. And I can sing my way through, sing my way through. Goodness gracious, hallelujah, I can sing my way through. Everybody sing with me. Sing my way through, sing my way through. Goodness gracious, hallelujah, I can sing my way through. Oh, it's gonna be a good time tonight here on New Thought Media Network, because we are just gonna sing my way through. Ah, thank you. And good evening and welcome. Oh, I hope everybody's ready for some fun. The link is down in the comments or in the show description, which will bring you right back here into the backstage area with me and my co-host this evening. Let us all welcome Noel from the Co-Creators Convergence. Noel, you're on mute right now. Why don't you unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself and the CCC.
Well, the Co-Creators Convergence is we're a co-creation that started with Barbara Marks Hubbard. She was our teacher, and we were part of the Birth 2012 initiative that she did. Because if you turn the clock back and you go back to December 21st, 2012, that was kind of like a doom and gloom time. So Barbara, not so much. Why don't we make December 22nd, 2012, day one of the new humanity? And that sounded I want to be part of that.
That sounds like a plan I want to be in.
Right. And I know we were both in it. We didn't know each other. We both ended up at Agape on December 22nd, 2012. And so a little bit after that, that was a international online event. It was amazing. And about 5 months later, Humanities team selected Barbara Marks Hubbard to receive the Spiritual Leadership Award. And they were holding that event at Sunrise Ranch in Loveland, Colorado, where we had been as part of our tour that we did around the country talking about Birth 2012. So we had an amazing event with Barbara, and that's where the Co-Creators Convergence was born, because we had such a great time. It was supposed to be a one-off, but we just keep going back there. And as you know, Diego, you and I both have kind of lived on the campus there at different times.
Yes, definitely.
You've had a wonderful, wonderful event there. And so we just keep on, our whole thing, consider ourselves a Barbara Marx Hubbard legacy group. And we answer the question, what is your gift to the shift in humanity? So that's what everybody, we don't do one thing. We're not one thing because everybody has a different gift. And so once a week we get
Amen.
together and somebody is spotlighted, they share their gift to the shift in humanity.
Yeah,
So that's
and
in a nutshell.
there you go. And I love that explanation, because I kind of wanted to let people in that might be watching out there that we're kind of playing around with the idea, and hopefully we'll be able to broadcast this here on New Thought Media and have everybody, all of our family, join in with your family. So we're looking forward to that.
That'd be awesome. I think that'd be really, I think you were on our last call that we had that was simply amazing, that we did with Shelley Darling and some Indigenous elders. And it was like at the end, no one wanted to get off because
Right.
we built such a magical, empowering, compassionate field. And we did a lot of sharing, particularly over, how the Indigenous have been treated on this Turtle Island. So
Right.
it was really amazing. We had song, and I didn't know any of the words. I didn't have to do any of the singing, and that's a good thing.
Oh, so you thought tonight you'd just come on Spirit, let Spirit, Spirit Says Sing, so you could belt out a few tunes, right?
No, not at all.
Well, I really appreciate you being back here and helping me out with the controls. Like I said, she's manning the banners and the comments while I'm talking. You'll notice there I was playing with some of the comments and banners there while she was talking. So we'll kind of take turns here as we go. So keep her busy. Send lots of comments. Let us know that you're out there and listening. If you've got something fun to say, click the link and join us in the studio. Spirit Says Sing is a show that I open out to all the listeners out there to shine whatever their gift is. Me personally, I like to sing, so I was originally thinking about like a karaoke open mic kind of show, but I'd like all sorts of illumination, of gifts to shine in here. So if you're a comedian or a public speaker of any sort, if you got a message or something that you'd like to share with everyone, perhaps you're a filmmaker, you've made some little clips that you'd like to show some people, if they're less than 5 minutes, bring them on in. We can share them on the screen right here at Spirit Says Sing. Especially now that I got some help backstage here with me with Noel. Let's all send Noel a little love in the comments.
I was a little behind the schedule here. Someone said that they loved the song that you sang, Diego.
Oh, that's...
So I was a little late on that, so sorry about that. And I got a hi there, Diego, from Cindy.
Oh, knows where... that the song is one of the... is kind of a song I'm leaning towards as a good show opener. The song is from J.D. Martin and Jan Garrett, great New Thought musical artists that maybe we can get on the show sometime. That would be wonderful. They're great, and they had this song called See Your Way Through, which I really resonated with. But we had misheard the song the first time, and we thought it was Sing Your Way Through. So
Why
I
not?
just kind of adopted it. I've changed that first word from see to sing, and it's sing my way through.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's a kind of a catchy chorus, so I'm hoping that maybe some regular listeners out there will come on into the studio sometime and just belt out the chorus with me. We'll get this thing started off in a real fun way.
Awesome. I like fun.
Yes.
You know that.
So if you guys have anything to share with us, find the link in the show description, or you'll find it also in the comments here. And as we just mentioned, Noel will be keeping an eye on the comments and posting them up, all the nice and appropriate ones, here into the stream as we're going along. I was looking around thinking that maybe I'll get another song lined up since we don't have anybody in the studio just quite yet to share a tune with us. Some weeks we have several, some weeks we only have a couple. But it's
all right. I've got a link for somebody in our Co-Creators Convergence, singing in front of the White House.
Ooh.
A song called Love Is All. I don't know if I could give you that link to share it.
You could either write that in our private chat. There's a private chat here in StreamYard that all of us that are in the backstage area. So if you join us on in the studio, there is a private chat that we can actually communicate without going out over onto the broadcast, the stream. So there is a way to communicate with us and line up songs, what you want to sing next or whatnot. Let me see what I can pull up here. Tell us a little bit more about Co-Creator Convergence while I'm looking this up.
Well, let's see what else I can tell you. So we get together every year at Sunrise Ranch, except this last year, COVID, we weren't allowed to.
Right.
And people come to it and they're like, I don't know how to describe it. I know I want friends to come to this, but how do I describe it? Because we get into such energy. And so one person just finally said, it's a love fest with a theme. So every year we have a different theme, and we allow that so that different people have different kinds of gifts. So one year we were on the heart chakra. One year we did co-creative of our voice. One year we did about family, ancestors, and everybody brings a different gift every year. And so that's one way. One thing that we do with the Co-Creators Convergence, in addition to our weekly Thursday calls, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we have a very active Facebook page. And, we just, it's a very tight family, but we're always welcoming more in.
Yeah. And so where do people find you? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I'm going to put that, can I make a banner?
Feel free to make a banner and pop that in the bottom there for us. I've got this video just ready to share that you shared with me. Is there anything you can tell us about this? This is Love Is All by Pamela Jane Durand at the White House?
Yes, there was a gathering that we were part of, the Co-Creators Convergence, kind of co-sponsored with Mayor Cromwell. And we did 1,000 goddess gathering in Washington, D.C. around the Washington Monument. And then we had a very successful event. Then afterwards, this was in 2017. Afterwards, we felt like we needed to go down to the White House. And we know Pamela is an amazing poet, writer, singer. And we said, we need so much love in this country. What if we just go down the White House, let's belt it out? And she's going like, I don't know. So we coerced her, and you'll see she fully embraced the opportunity. And unbeknownst to us, there was somebody, he calls himself DC Fred, and he goes around,
DC Fred, I like that name.
DC Fred, and he just goes like, this is my life in DC. Well, unbeknownst to us, DC Fred was there, and he's the one who actually recorded this recording of Pamela. So it was completely impromptu, synchronous. And one thing, Bob just corrected me. This was taped in October of 2016. So it was coming up to the election. And so we were like there to send lots and lots and lots of love. And so
beautiful. Yeah, well, let's take a listen.
All right. I think you'll enjoy it.
There we go.
Holy winds blow from me, cast away my suffering, sing your truth down to my bones, for love is all, love is all. Holy wind, I'll do my part, make a sail of my heart, bind me to your ship of love. I hear you call. Love is all. Sweet Sophia, make us wise. Shakti, fill us with your fire. Oh, Shekinah, make us whole. For love is all. Love is all. In a world of war and woe, wash away these tears that flow. Warm our hearts so cold with fear. Draw us near. Draw us near. May all beings be set free from their pain and suffering. Holy wind, the angels call, for love is all. Love is all. Holy wind, the angels call. For love, love, love is all.
Oh, just beautiful.
Love, love is
Yes.
holy wind.
Oh, thank you, Pamela. And thank you, Noel, for sharing that with us. That was great.
Yeah, it was a very, very special time. And, it's amazing. You can see the White House. I was born in Washington, D.C., and I know that area very well. But right now, you just can't get anywhere near that White House. It's actually hurting my heart right now to see all the
Everything that's been
barricades
going
and
on, yes.
what's happened. But they're going to come down. We're gonna affirm it. We're going to see it. We're going to let that come into our awareness and consciousness. But thank you. She is a beautiful, beautiful. You can find her PamelaJaneDuran.com. She has many albums and is a wonderful speaker. But that was after a whole day of being out there doing another event that we just said, "Oh no, you're not tired yet." So back to you.
Oh,
Thank you,
what-
Skip.
Yes, this is just going wonderful. You've tuned in to Spirit Says Sing on another Saturday night right here at New Thought Media Network. I'm Diego Reyes, your host this evening, along with my co-host right here. Noel is running the controls backstage. As I'm watching the screen, she's taking care of the comments, so be sure and let her know.
I'm trying.
Send her some love and write her a note. Let us know you're listening out there. If you'd like to sing a song, please feel free to join us. You'll find down there in the comments or in the show description, wherever you're streaming from, a link that'll bring you right back here into the backstage, the greens room area. Trying to think of what I'm wanting to call it here. The backstage area. And we'll keep, if somebody's singing at that moment when you come in, we'll communicate through a private chat. We'll get you set up and let you shine, show your gift, and see how things are going. I was sitting here trying to pull up some things on YouTube through my YouTube channel, but I seem to be logged into the New Thought Media YouTube channel now. So I'm trying to get to my actual personal account. Tell us a little bit more about your Thursday afternoon show. You know, one of the things that I'd like to mention that I picked up, we were talking about this before we started the broadcast, that on Noel's show, I think I must give her credit that I thought this was quite ingenious. She has, well, for those of you who have been listening to my show for a while, you know my original intent was to have special guests each week to focus on, to promote their stuff. Sometimes I'll have a special guest, and sometimes not. But I found that as I'm doing this, I'm learning that there's a lot of work into finding your next week's guest that I hadn't really even put into consideration. So what Noelle and her husband Bob do for their meetings every Thursday is they have a special guest come on and present something, but then they have that special guest pay it forward and refer who they think they'd like to hear from, who would be a next week's special guest. I thought that was a great idea.
Well, Diego, it's about co-creation.
That's it.
We are the Co-Creators Convergence. And so we've been doing this, well, we first started in 2013. And it wasn't until this year that I went, why am I doing all this? You know, we're the Co-Creators Convergence. So finally it dawned on me, why don't you allow people to pay it forward, if you will.
Yes.
So it's been really wonderful. It actually gets people more involved than just, okay, I'll be a guest on your show. I'll be there. Hi, bye. That's it. Whereas this way, they become more part of the family, and they be a deeper sharing, and it's expanding who we know. We're just loving it because we get to know so many more neat people doing awesome things, bringing their, as you know, as we said, the gift to the shift in humanity.
Yes.
We still have more shifting to do. So there's more. And so it's been really fun to see, like, wow, we're going this way now. Oh, this guest is taking us that way. And everything's open as long as it's positive and for the good of humanity. Everyone's welcome. And I'm going to put in. Yeah.
That's the way I feel about this show. As long as it's positive and for the good of humanity, the stage is yours. Come and share whatever you got. I just love it. That's a great way that you work it. I know just from the couple of times that I've been on to see your weekly meeting, I meet new people each time I'm on there. So what?
Yeah, I got you set up with a singer, didn't I?
I know, and maybe they'll show up and belt out a song for us here pretty soon.
She sang 3 songs on our show. I don't like to call it a show, but our sharing. I don't know.
Your meeting on Thursday. We're going to turn it into a show.
Okay, I'm just going to put there how people can join us on Facebook.
Oh, fabulous! Great idea.
Yeah. So we'd love to have more people there. And we have about 2,500 people there now. More are welcome. We do ask people to answer a few questions to kind of filter out people who want to, bring separation ideas. That isn't, right. We're trying to be more for the positive. So.
Excellent. And a little something else that I was just thinking of, since I see you popping up the banners over there, that I wanted to mention in the comments as we post those out, folks, if you're watching out there and you'll see the stuff popping across on the bottom of the screen, if there a comment that's actually on our Facebook page or maybe on YouTube, that link in there is actually clickable. You can go into the comments and actually click that. That'll take you right where you need to. Now, in the banners here, while we're on the screen, in the broadcast itself, what's on the screen isn't clickable for anybody. But if they just followed into the comments of the show or the show description, we keep all I know that those are clickable links that are in there. And I always put a lot of times I'll put this down there in the bottom of the screen to let folks know that they'll have links that they can actually click to get to whatever we might be talking to or want to turn them on to encourage them to go and visit.
Well, good. I'm going to give you another one. Co-Creators Convergence. People seem to have a lot of difficulty with our name. I don't know exactly why that is, but I get a lot of different names, but it's all good.
Give me an example. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's
no. I get like co-creative, convening, or
it's that spell correct. It's just it figures it out for us all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all good.
Not always, huh?
Okay, it's told me an error occurred. Try again.
Oh,
what that means.
Now see what
I'm just learning, guys. This is the first time I've done this.
Exactly, and don't worry at all. I was actually just about to mention that this show originally started out for me as an idea that I was carrying on to my old DJing days. I used to have a show that I called Interactive Entertainment, where I went in to entertain people, and I tried to encourage them to come up to the mic and sing a song with me. And I kind of was wanting to do that. I thought, I should make a show of that for New Thought Media, which was just the beginning of the idea. Now it's starting to evolve into, this show might be the perfect little training ground for me to see if I got any potential producers out there.
Yeah.
Such as the case as you. Noel, we're sitting here and learning this as you're watching. She came in for about a half hour before show today. I went through a few things, and she's running this like a pro. So if you feel like you'd like to do some volunteer work, maybe learn a new skill here at New Thought Media, and help produce. I think
that's what keeps you young. You got to keep learning. And
amen to that.
Be part of this tech. This is really a very powerful program. I've been hearing about it for quite a while. And so I jumped on this opportunity when Diego said, you want to come into the studio and learn how to do a few things. There's a few buttons, though, that he will not let me touch.
Well, not yet. Just in due time. All in due time. How fun.
I'm just kidding you.
So come and join all the fun we are having here at New Thought Media, guys. If you're listening out there, if you're listening live, click the link and join us in the studio. If you're listening to a recording, this is a lot of fun. We're opening up the family to everybody out there. Get in touch with us here at New Thought Media just by typing up info at ntmedia.org is our official email address here at New Thought Media. That's info at ntmedia.org. Or you can contact me personally here at New Thought Media by just Diego at ntmedia.org. And I'm not sure, I might have a banner up there you could pop up if you would, Noel.
Well, I've already typed one.
Oh, beautiful. She's so right on top of everything.
Like the little thing that's going around, so now maybe I can share it. There we go.
So yeah, there's one of my ideas. One of my thoughts here is to use this to show you guys out there watching how this is very doable. This is a game changer that I love all the control and all the little effects that you can do. The guys that came up with this broadcasting software, I guess it's an online broadcasting studio. It's on the cloud. It's made by a couple young guys who their main goal is to keep this easy for everybody that wants to come on.
They're doing a good job.
Can easily broadcast. They can easily, with a click of a few buttons, they could send out their own stream. There are a couple of little ways that I've figured out that we can make the show maybe a little bit more exciting, and some little tricks that I'll be more than happy to share along the way. But if you're interested in getting involved in this in any way, please just get in touch with me at New Thought Media. Get in touch with New Thought Media in general. If you have a show idea, you'd like to sponsor. Maybe I could start putting some promos together to advertise for a business you'd like to.
Hey, Diego,
Yes.
you do a promo for me. Did you do all that through this program?
Well,
You
not
did a
through
promo
I,
for those.
I also am part of the Adobe Creative Cloud.
Oh, is
So
that how you did that?
yeah, I use a lot of that for my editing software. A lot of audio editing I'll do on Audition. So there's a little bit more to that, and I'm glad that you brought that up. I forgot all about that promo that I had done for you. Let me see
Yeah,
if
it's great.
I can tell people about this, about the promotion. This is, if I remember correctly, about 8 books from Joseph Communications,
With
correct?
Joseph Communications. Well, hey, wait a second. Do you want to sing a song first, and then we'll do that?
Okay. Oh well, okay. I was going to look it up, but sure, I'll sing it. If you want me to sing a song, you don't have to. You don't have to twist my arm twice.
Yeah, because people came here to hear some singing a song. So why don't you sing a song, and then we'll do your promo.
Sounds
You
like a
can
good
show
idea.
promos. Is that okay?
Oh, we'll do your promo.
Yeah, yeah. I say it's yours because you took what I gave you and made just a sensational thing. And I will tell people about the offer. It's incredible.
All right. I think I got a little song that I like to sing out to everyone and dedicate them to them when I can. It's a song by Jason Mraz. Feel free to sing along with me if you know this song, guys. How's the volume sounding on your end? Everything okay over there? Excellent. Well, guys, my wish for you is to have it all. Looks like we got a kind of a long intro here on this. Aha! May you have auspicious and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Ring as a side bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, though no measurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. May you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Whoa, I want you to have it. Oh, all you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, 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 raise your glasses. Go, 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 you can have it all. I toast to, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Yay! Oh, I want you to have it all. Beloved, you're tuned into Spirit Says Sing right here on a Saturday night on New Thought Media Network. I'm joined here in the studio tonight with Noel Marshall from the Co-Creative Convergence. I almost... There you
what
are.
I tell you, co-creators.
I almost...
Convergence.
A show like the Backpack Show, where
Oh, I don't want to add that. I want to get rid of that.
Okay.
There we go.
That was
Out of the
great.
scene there.
I could never sing like that, Diego. That was awesome.
Oh, I'll have you singing like that before we get out of here. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, it's so great to have you with us tonight, Noel. Now, we were talking right before I started the song. Oh, first of all, let's see if we have any comments. Do we have anybody that wanted to say anything and join us in the conversation here tonight?
We had Skip. He did send some blessings.
Oh,
for you,
Skip, thank you so much. Now, this is another somebody that I am looking forward to introducing to everyone here on New Thought Media. Skip Jennings has a great show that he does weekly called Conscious Conversations with Reverend Skip. And we are actually planning on having him join the New Thought Media Network too. I don't want to say anything just quite yet because I just had the meeting earlier this afternoon with Rev Robert, and Rev Robert wants to hold off before I tell everybody, but I'm so excited to have my good friend from Agape. Skip Jennings is now a reverend over there at Agape, so be sure and send Skip lots of love. Another person I wanted to mention tonight that wasn't able to show up, and he's actually starting on his performance right now, so I might have wanted to say this a little bit earlier, but if you are a regular here on Spirit Says Sing, you're familiar with the sounds of Ty Stevens. There's Ty. Ty is a guest that comes on here and sings a lot of the times with us, Noel.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, he is actually hosting a little smooth jazz concert. And normally, I wouldn't promote somebody else's performance that's happening during the same time as mine, but he's such a good friend that I definitely want to encourage anybody who doesn't have plans after we get done here. Oh, man, even if you wanted to leave and you wanted to go check out Ty Stevens' show tonight, there's all the information for you. Let's see, it is a ticketed event. I did have the original idea of, hey, maybe we could stream a little bit of this show for you, but this is a benefit to try to raise some money to help support artists out there, musicians and other
Right.
artists who are having a hard time, as everybody, making it through this pandemic. So they're trying to make a little bit of money. So I definitely wanted to try to support them and encourage folks to go and take a look at them if you get a chance.
You also had another message here from Michelle. And she sent
a friend I met through Co-Creators Convergence.
There you go. See, it's our magic. We're spreading it. She thinks she had a few more little typos there, but we got the essence. It's the essence of what you sent, Michelle. So beautiful.
We feel, yes.
That's right. Yeah. So she was responding to your last song. She wants us to have it all too.
Oh,
so
yes.
Thank you,
Thank
Michelle,
you.
for joining and commenting. If anyone else is out there would like to comment, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and if you want to sing a song, we definitely like to hear that. I got 15 minutes left of this show, so we got plenty of time. And you know what? If there's a whole bunch of people out there that want to sing, and you're worried about whether we'll get it done in time, this show is scheduled for an hour. I'm scheduled to go from 6 to 7, but on New Thought Media Network, right at the moment, we don't have any shows that are scheduled to go from 7 to 8. Really, the next broadcast we have on New Thought Media Network is our evening prayers. We do prayers every evening at 8:15. Actually, we do prayers in the morning at 8:15 and in the evening at 8:15. But that's the next broadcast we have here. So if I get a studio full of people all wanting to have a good time and sing some songs, I don't think it's going to rub anybody wrong if we run over a little.
No. Hey, Diego,
Yes, ma'am.
how about show off one of your other talents? Would you mind sharing? Can I tell people about the promo that we're doing with the Co-Creators Convergence and
Why
the
don't
Joseph
you
Communications? Or do you want me to do that later?
Yeah, well, no, that sounds good. Why don't you tell everybody about it right
Yeah.
now while I look up for it, and then I'll play
You'll
it. For
find
us.
what you did? Okay. So I have a friend in England. His name is Michael Racha, and he is a trans medium, not a channel, a trans medium. So this soul group that identifies itself as the Joseph Communications comes through him, and over 13 years, he's downloaded 8 books, and they're very popular in Europe, but he wants to get them out in the United States. So he, as we are good friends, we visited him over in England and been in contact for many years. And so he said, Noel, how about if I gift you a whole bunch of books that you distribute however you want to in the United States?
What a blessing.
And the books are fantastic. I read the first one. The first one was gifted to me. I read the first one, and it was like one of those things instantly. I said, like, where are the rest? I have to read the rest because the information is very unique, very esoteric, and really aligns with many of the things I learned in the Course in Miracles and also through Ernest Holmes and others. So very highly spiritual, very high vibration. So I contacted Diego. We're talking about the show, and I said, Diego, can you help me get the word out? I said, what I'm doing is I'm not selling anything. I'm giving away, we'll mail you the set of 8 books for the cost of postage, which is $10. And so then Diego got all his creative juices going. He did this beautiful promo
She did
for
kind
me.
of got me kind of excited. Oh, I think we could do something now to tag along, piggyback off of what you started there, Noel. She sent me a video that Michael Racha had produced of an interview that he had done with somebody. Great interview. I thought that it went wonderful. But it did drag on a little bit. It was 7 minutes long, and I thought, oh, that's going to lose a lot of people's interest to play that whole thing. So I wanted to cut it up a little bit, and then I wanted to add a little pizzazz to let you guys know that, hey, we're offering these books. We're trying to give them away if you're interested, if you'll just pay for the shipping. So I came up with a little spot. Oh, wait a minute here. I think I pulled up the wrong thing. Let me try.
I think you did too, because it's longer than that. So you basically cut it in half and jazzed it up. And I showed it to my friend Michael, and he's like this very staid English guy. And he goes, whoa, that's kind of like psychedelic. He says, but what I've been doing hasn't been getting it to the United States. So maybe Diego's got the right magic. So I hope you can see this. And if you're interested, I'd love to be able to ship you a copy of the 8 books. They've never been used. They're brand new. And help us.
That might be a
share the
good thing to
information.
make a banner of right now. If you could head over there and make a banner of how folks can get in touch with you. I think I found the correct. Here it is. I found the right one. I will share this now and show everyone. A little something I did in my spare time to help a friend out and encourage her to join the New Thought Media team. Here we go. A little promotion for you guys.
Only good in the United States.
Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Yes.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to go full screen with this.
So, Michael, I wonder whether you could briefly outline exactly what the Joseph Communications consist of.
The Joseph Communications is a series of 8 books which were delivered through me in trance over a period of around 13 years. Joseph began with revelation, and revelation is an examination of who we really are as spiritual beings and what we're capable of. He then followed that with illumination, the second book in the series, which is a blueprint for change. And one of the major themes of the Joseph Communications is the need for change at this time. That was then followed by Your Life After Death, which is self-explanatory really, in that it examines the journey of a soul upon physical death through the various spiritual realms and out eventually into infinity. We followed that then by a hugely important book called The Fall. Briefly, Joseph describes in detail the event millennia ago that happened to us as the angelic people that we really are, that resulted in the broken and fractured world that we witness now. We followed that with Transmission, which is a huge book. It's double the size of the other books, and is a record of the 13 public trance demonstrations that we held here at the Sanctuary. That was then followed by From Here to Infinity, which is an examination of our evolution as the souls that we are, as the angelic people that we are, and what we can expect not just from our journey through the spiritual spheres, but out beyond those spiritual spheres into infinity, and a reconnection, a reconciliation with ourselves as part of the angelic host. The next book was Many Voices, One Mission, which is a collection of the lectures given to us, the talks given to us by members of Joseph's Soul Group, and the final book is The Spaces Between, which we've only recently published, and that is an examination of how the world really is when viewed through spiritual eyes, and what we are truly capable of when viewed through spiritual eyes.
I noticed that Your Life After Death is a bestseller.
Yes.
Which means that people are not reading that book in order, they're actually buying it on its own. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because people need some kind of insurance, particularly as they grow older.
Yeah.
And it's a book that provides great comfort and reassurance to those who have lost loved ones, and also to those who want there to be something and want to examine what lies ahead. Well, yes, you can read it as a standalone book, but all the books are intended to build our spiritual knowledge. If you're a spiritual seeker and have some knowledge of esoteric subjects, then Revelation is the one for you.
Yeah.
Perhaps if you're entirely new to looking at a spiritual way of life, as opposed to a religious way of life, then Your Life After Death is the start point for you.
Well, was that fun?
Awesome. Next thing you have to do is teach me how to use Adobe Create.
Oh, yeah.
You use so many different, I love what you did with the logo at the end, but it was really, okay, here we go. Michelle said, what a great job, Diego. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Yes, indeed.
But see, come join the New Thought Media family. I'll show you how to do it too.
Yeah, that was really.
Actually, that right there with the my subscription, I belong to a suite of apps from Adobe. Included in that is Premiere Pro that I do video editing, Photoshop that I can alter actual photographs. It also has After Effects where I can do those special little graphic effects and put them in with video. Audition I use for all my sound editing. There's just a whole suite of different editing applications that I can use to create some fun magic there, as you see.
Yeah, so you have Michelle's attention, I'll have to say that. So that's great.
Yeah, Michelle, if you got something you'd like you'd like some help, I'm more than happy. Especially if you guys would like to help us out with supporting New Thought Media Network here. I had another thought that I've been thinking about this last week. When I was listening, I'm a regular NPR listener when I'm in the car driving around. I like to listen to a little national, Colorado Public Radio. And as you know, about 4 times a year they go through their fund drive. They have a week where they dedicate their broadcasting onto raising funds. And I got to thinking that really New Thought Media, this really is kind of like the online version of a public radio. We're here because we're hoping that there's some people out there that will like hearing the message. It'll bring joy and upliftment for folks. Nobody as of yet is making any money around here. This is a non-for-profit organization, but we're looking for ways. I'm thinking of a way that we could have members, just like NPR, just like a public radio does, to incentivize.
Well, hey Diego, sell that set of books for $20, and you get to keep $10.
There you go. Hey, I got to go through and change my video now.
I was just trying to get some more to you.
I really appreciate that. I've got a banner here to encourage folks to feel free to donate if you're feeling so inclined to keep this. We got all these new shows that are coming on. We really want to keep broadcasting for everybody out there in the world. Not just the States, but all around the globe. Anybody that can get Facebook or YouTube. Those are 2 main destinations that we stream to right now.
Okay, so how do they do it? They go to New Thought Media, ntmedia.org/donate.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly where they would find.
Okay, and then Diego got a question. It comes up 3 times. Do I click it for each one, or
no? That's just to let you know back here, the controller who's back in the backstage. These are all the places it's being sent to. And I got sidetracked earlier. You were talking about how you were getting a comment that it wasn't going out to something. Well, there's a couple like groups. Can't send out to you're seeing everywhere where it's going out to. All the destinations that we have. There's a couple things that like StreamYard can't post the comments into a personal profile or groups. But as you're typing that and putting it out there, you're seeing a different post for each actual
place it goes.
Destination it's being streamed to, correct.
So I recommend Diego's a really good teacher. So this is my first time doing this. So I want to honor Diego. That was a beautiful. If people saw the before and after of these 2, I mean, I love Michael and Tony, but they're kind of droll, kind of English kind of droll guys. So
you mean in the promo?
You kind of transformed all that. So Diego's highly creative, very generous, and a good teacher. So if you want to learn the StreamYard, have this experience. And so I'm only happy to help you out, to thank you for all that you did for me.
Noel. Yes, and I'm hoping that you'll come back and help me whenever you're free.
Yeah.
And we'll have to let.
As long as you don't make me sing.
Okay, I promise. Maybe I'll get you some. I'll help you with some songs too to sing with me. And we definitely will want people to come back every Saturday because we're going to be talking more about the Co-Creators Convergence that we're trying to migrate over onto New Thought Media, and we'll let you know how that works. I'm thinking Noel, Bob, and I are all still working on the idea. We're in the visioning phase, if you will, right now. But I've just on my thinking, I was thinking that like the first hour where you're presenting stuff might make a good show to promote everybody meeting afterwards on a Zoom call. I thought that might be, but the possibilities are
Try that with one.
Yeah, we could try. Actually, maybe I know that there's there's ways that we can actually bring a Zoom call into StreamYard, and I'm just not sure how the comments and everything will connect and coordinate that way. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that.
Right. Well, I think there's time for you to sing another song, isn't there, Diego?
Oh, well, I was just looking up here at the top of the hour. I would have to find another song. Let me see if I've got anything that's easily accessible here. No, because of that. Now it's switched from my accounts. And switched my personal YouTube account over to the New Thought Media account, and I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, I don't. Unless you want me to sing some old prayers from New Thought Media.
Hey, I got an idea.
Sure.
Do you want to go out with a Barbara Marx Hubbard meditation?
I would love that. Do you have one ready?
Yeah, I'm going to get the link here. I've got the link copied here.
What a wonderful name. What a wonderful way to end the evening off there.
Okay, I just put it in. I also put it in chat. I'm going to send it to you in the private chat. I'll send the link to you in the private chat so you can do the screen share. I'm not real. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful meditation. You'll hear her voice and probably bring tears to my eyes. It's such a positive message.
And now tell all the listeners a little bit more about your experience. Tell us about your time and your experience with Barbara Marx Hubbard.
Well, Barbara was such a visionary. One of my favorite things about Barbara is that most people don't know that she ran for Vice President of the United States in 1984 against Geraldine Ferraro. And I tell people, go to YouTube and put in Barbara Marx Hubbard 1984, and an 11-minute clip of her address to the Democratic National Convention will pop up. And when you listen to that, you will go, why didn't we listen to that woman? Because our whole world would be so different. And so when it's just a little bit of time, if you want to get a real introduction to the visionary Barbara Marx Hubbard, that is an excellent video. And the thing is that back in 1984, if you got 200 delegates votes, then you, not that one, Diego. I don't think that's one I gave you.
Oh, I just cut and pasted the link you sent.
And that's Friendsgiving. You're right. I did send you the wrong one. Let me get the, that's
no worries. We're running over now anyway, so we'll run over a little bit, and we'll close out with this. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on New Thought Media Network this evening. And I am going to try to see
I got the wrong one.
Exchange this. Oh, no, you're fine. Maybe next week. We'll start the show. We'll start a show off with that next week. So tune in next Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time right here on the New Thought Media Network every Saturday. The Spirit says sing. Bring a microphone. Get a guitar. Come on in and join us. We're having so much fun here.
New Thought Radio, music from all your favorite New Thought artists. from Jamie Lula, Karen Drucker, Gary Lynn Floyd, Ricky Byers, Daniel Namod, Eddie Watkins Jr., and many, many more. 24/7 New Thought Radio. Positively inspiring.